Most of you aren't subscribed. Make sure to rev that subscribe button as it helps out the channel. Without further ado, having made a mess, Power and Denji are confronted by Makima. Noting that the devil was under control by other civilian hunters, Makima mentions that stealing it is a possible crime. Telling Power to think about her actions before executing them, Makima asks for Denji to keep her under control, moving forward. As Power was originally the Blood Devil, before becoming a fiend, Power is able to manipulate and use blood in battles. Unfortunately, she gets worked up pretty easily, leading Makima to reconsider her use for the team. Fearing what Makima may do to her, Power decides to blame Denji for her losing control. Immediately calling Power out for her lie, Power presses more, making up how devils are incapable of lying and only humans can lie. Insulting each other's behaviors, Makima butts in, asking the two to quiet down. With the two immediately complying, Makima asks whether the two can work together, with Power responding yes. With the two stopping near some vending machines, Denji grabs a drink, whilst Power is amazed at the vending machine's lights. Cracking open a cold one, Denji reveals that being able to purchase such a drink was never an option in his old life, and that if they both continue to mess up and lie, both of them will cease to exist. Completely ignoring Denji's words, Power picks up a cat, revealing that she only trusts feline creatures. Revealing that she has an innate hate towards humans, Power adds that she has developed a hate for other devils, as a devil once stole her pet cat. Realizing Denji is not listening, Power scolds Denji for being an inconsiderate human. Denji replies that he's not entirely fond of cats, but dogs are a different story. Hearing this, Power sets out a bait, offering a feel of her breast, in exchange for her pet cat's life. Immediately jumping on this offer, Denji uses the cat's life as an excuse to accept such an offer, vowing to beat the life out of the devil. Realizing the Power needs special permission to leave headquarters, Power reveals she knows where the devil kidnapped her precious pet too, adding that Denji will have to do most of the fighting, as the creature may use her pet as a shield to deter her movements. Distracted by the idea of fondling Power's breast, Denji attempts to grow closer to Power, mentioning he once had a pet called Pachita. Insulting Denji for trying to comfort her, Denji holds back his anger, knowing that the two will probably never get along. Cutting to Makima, we see her in the presence of several higher-ups. Stating that several countries are interested in the use of devils for military power, the higher-ups question Makima on the training of dogs. Replying that one of them has high potential and the other is interesting, Makima is told to not grow too close or develop feelings for any of them. Heading home, Aki chauffeurs Makima, questioning Makima's interest in Denji. Uttering that all devils are born with names and the more feared they are the more powerful they become. An example is coffee, that isn't scary whatsoever, hence a coffee devil would be weak, but a car devil would be quite the hassle, as the fear from being run over is quite frequent. Ending the scene, Makima brings up how Denji can become the chainsaw devil, and that's what intrigues her. Additionally, she defends Denji for simply wanting to live a normal life, only for Aki to disagree, stating he's an idiotic kid. Getting off a bus, the two are left alone in a rural area. Pointing to a nearby house, Power says the devil roams that house. Remembering that the devil may use her cat as a hostage, Power realizes that she has messed up, creating a bloodhammer and knocking Denji out. Dragging his unconscious body into the house, she is greeted by a creature. Complaining about the long wait, the creature mocks Power, assuming she ran away, only for Power to mention how she needed to build trust before she could gain freedom. Revealed to be the Bat Devil, the creature is excited to devour his first meal in ages. Showing off his severed arm, afflicted by other devil hunters, Denji ignores the Bat Devil's words, agitating the creature. Crushing Denji in its palm and extracting his blood, the bat realizes how disgusting Denji's blood is. Tossing Denji to the ground, the creature flaunts its newly regenerated arm. Setting its sights on other humans. The entire time, Power stands there allowing the situation to unfold, whilst also insulting Denji for being so gullible. With the creature's heightened smell, it declares that children will make an amazing palate cleanser. Interrupting the creature's thought, Power demands that her feline friend be returned. Revealing the caged cat, the Bat Devil crosses her, devouring the creature right in front of Power. Flashing back, Power reveals that she discovered the stray cat one day. Surprised at how the creature was not afraid of Power, she decided to feed and nurture the creature, hoping one day to devour the cat once it's grown. One unfortunate night, Power had the cat stolen from her. Revealed to be the Bad Devil, the creature demands that Power bring it a human life, in exchange for the cat. Back in the present, Power begins to realize how Denji must have felt, when he was no longer able to spend time with Pochita. Consuming Power, the creature reveals its wings, heading towards a nearby town. Whilst seeing Denji drink its blood, the Bad Devil manages to get Denji off its leg and into its hands, beginning to crush him. With Denji's life flashing before him, he remembers back to a time when he had lost Pochita. Having searched everywhere for him, the two were able to find each other, both relieved later that night. Knowing that feeling, Denji empathizes with Power, knowing she has had many nights sleeping alone, without her pet. Just like that, Denji rips his cord. Unleashing his chainsaws, Denji cuts himself free from the creature's palm, following up by severing the creature's arm entirely. Shocked at Denji's devil-like state, the two fall through a building. With Denji shooing away a civilian, the Bad Devil questions a fellow devil letting a human easily go. Ignoring the Bad Devil's words, Denji states that he's going to split open the creature and then fondle some breasts. Lunging towards the creature, Denji lands a clean blow onto the Bad Devil, bringing the fight onto the streets. As the creature swipes at Denji, he dashes back, only to return a slash to the creature's chest. Now fired up, the creature brings its remaining fist down on Denji. Although it completely misses, the creature's sheer force topples a nearby building. Making use of the smoke and debris, the creature closes in on Denji. Realizing they're both near civilians, Denji buys time as they escape. Noticing Denji caring for the surrounding civilians, the Bad Devil picks up an occupied car, tossing it towards Denji. Retracting his chainsaws, as to not harm the human in the car, Denji is able to catch the incoming car, simply with brute strength. Questioning Denji, once again for saving a human, Denji corrects the creature, stating that he doesn't really care about the old guy in the car, tossing the car right back at the Bad Devil. With the car exploding and attempting to heal its wounds with a nearby civilian, it's in complete shock noticing Denji appear from the rubble, completely unfazed. Screaming that he had to put up with so much, but hasn't been able to cop a feel yet, he decides to end this, charging at the creature. Meeting the Bad Devil's fist, he makes use of the creature's arm, riding its arm and landing a blow on the creature, knocking back into a wall. Lunging into the air, Denji brings his blades through the creature, spilling its guts everywhere. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe,